Hi, I'm Rob from Hobbsing. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. Recording this one live on YouTube. It's one of these you'll see once in a while. I'll cover a couple of beers of a specific style of beer. The first two I did were two styles that I'm really into, Red IPA and American Brown Ale. And during the Red IPA one, I started waffling on about this idea of I don't know what I'm going to do next. Maybe I'm going to do Witbier. So I've got a shitload of Witbier. When do I drink Witbier? Seldom. So it's not very often that you'll find me drinking Witbier, but the more I kind of like got into the idea, I'm like, you know what? I fucking like the idea of a bit of Witbier. I'm going to get one cracked open and then I'll go for a bit of spiel. I'll do the old Untapped and all that shiz. I'm going to give you a really bad history lesson. But right, let's get the first one open. So this is Blanche de Bruxelles. My French is terrible. So I guess these are from Belgium. The brewery is called Lefebvre. Let me just show you the brewery's website so you can see who they are. Present. Share screen. I was going to want it to do something that I don't want it to do. This is the one. So this is the brewery. Part of the Belgian family brewery, so like a proper Belgian brewery. This Lefebvre. That's terrible, isn't it? Let's change this to English so we can read it because it's in French. Because I guess they're that French-speaking part of Belgium. So the beers that this brewery brew, you'll probably know some of these more than others. I know the Bar stuff. Hoppers, I know that. But that's the one what we've got here. What else have they got? I mean, if anything else? Oh, there you go. I guess they're known for this Witbier at Hoppers and definitely Bar. So that's who they are. They are from Belgium. I mean, I could have got Hoegaarden, but I thought maybe that's not going to be a great example of this beer style. I will get into the spiel in a minute, but I'm absolutely spitting feathers. I need a drink. And these beers in general are known to be very refreshing. Kind of maybe Pilsner-esque in a lot of ways, but then high content of wheat. I just want to slurp it, to be honest, but I'm gonna quickly go through some aromas and stuff and all that. So appearance-wise, I'm going to haze for days. It's pretty darn hazy. A lot of wheat in this beer. Kind of a slightly sandy golden beer, pure white foam. Swirl and sniff. Might come back to the aroma probably a bit more on this one because this is kind of like going to be my measuring stick. The other two are more modern breweries, British brewery and an Estonian brewery. This one, a Belgian brewery. So aroma. These beers will often be, I mean, it does smell quite Helles-like. It's like a soft lemon-flavored croissant or something like that, with amongst freshly cut grass. Oh, the poetry! Oh, it's so wonderful. It's got a zippy lemon thing. They're often flavored with lemon peel and coriander seed. I mean, it's quite misleading, isn't it? I mean, when it's coriander, you're thinking like green leaves, aren't you? What tastes like soap. But I like coriander. But this one particularly, with coriander seeds. I do have some coriander seeds. That's why I'm looking up there. There's a cupboard over there. We just have my herbs and spices in. But it does have a soft, sweet character alongside this aromatics. I'm absolutely spitting feathers. I'm going to get in and have a good slurp on this. So let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah, it's lovely. That's but pretty much still quite humid, so I wanted something quite thirst quenching. And it continues on when the, I guess the aroma left off. That soft, kind of enriched dough. Let's say coriander seed. I should grab some of that. I'll be there fucking rooting through my herbs and spices. Not very well organized, I have to say that. Yeah, soft. You can definitely taste that. You experience the wheat, I guess. The wheat's definitely giving you a lovely soft mouthfeel. It is quite creamy in that sense. There is something that resembles kind of noble hop kind of bite. And then this maybe hint of ginger ale more than root ginger, sweetened ginger. Then a citrus peel. Yeah, definitely lemons, maybe preserved lemons. It's really drinkable. Oh, I didn't even say how strong it is. Is it on tiny text and I can't read it? There you go, 4.5. Reminiscent of a lager. Lovely stuff. This is for me, this is going to be my kind of my measuring stick. So I'm just going to move you back a bit so I've got a bit more space. On top table, just got my laptop changed at work and I don't want to pour beer on it. I didn't last one. The screen was a bit fucked. Just big black line down it. So let's have a bloody look at some stuff about this beer. Oh, I'm going to show you a page of loads of text. I'm going to read it all. No, I'm not. But I do just wanted to kind of like give you a little spritz through this while I can drink on this. And I mean, I pulled out my Michael Jackson book. I wanted to, see two people left straight away. It's like he's pulled up a page of text. It's all right, you'll still see little me in the corner talking about beer. All in there. We're going to get onto the fancy ones, but you need to be grounded. You need to be grounded in the history, intrinsic history of Witbier. Not really, but it's good to. I'm kind of reacquainting myself with this style. So it's not a style I go for very often. And it's fucking years since I've had one. So here we go. You come for the beer tasting, stay for the swearing. That's what you like. There's loads of lovely poetry about it. They're saying this is the Blanche, so this would be the French version of the spelling. Flemish is Witbier. There is a kind of like it does kind of translate supposedly as white beer. And there's often misunderstanding that it's a close relation to a Hefeweizen, but it's not. It's not a wheat beer in that sense. It's not focused on the yeast character, so you don't get those kind of banana kind of like esters from the yeast. This is a very clean beer. And it's all this blah, blah, blah. What's it saying? Juxtaposition, characteristically Belgian juxtaposition. And roots of this beer do go back to the 14th century. It was a monastically brewed beer. But it became kind of popular. Oh, there's loads of stuff here. I got my computer talking to me earlier. It was great. I should do that, shouldn't I? You can all sit on it while I drink. Sit and listen to it while I drink. A witch traditionalist, this bit is saying it's all about PSLS, who is the guy who reportedly founded Hoegaarden. I didn't get Hoegaarden because I didn't think you could say that it's like getting a fucking kind of shit lager and saying this is a good example of lager. I wanted it to be something that you get from a good shop, which is kind of from a respectable brewery. It's going to make something well made. Didn't want to go down the Hoegaarden route. So supposedly he was a milkman, and he started working coupled together the Kloos Brewery, and which he started brewing in 1966. And then it says in 1992 he moved his brewery to Austin, Texas. So there is a brewery of his name, Cellars, and their big beer is Cellars White, and it's a wit beer. And I guess that would be the closest thing to what we should think is what the original Hoegaarden. So the current measuring stick, I guess, in a lot of ways of the style. Couldn't find that one. I could find this. So I got this, but I've never had this before, I don't think. Maybe I had it once oddly, I think I had it in Budapest. But yeah, this is lovely. It's going down like a bloody treat. And then it kind of like waffles on about kind of like different styles. The one I guess you got to think about which I really want to get hold of, and I have had multiple times, is Allagash White. But I mean, there's a bunch of those breweries in America. One of my most watched videos is Omegan Wit. Weird, I don't know why, but it's the popular style within pubs in America and bars. And if you've got a decent beer, like even half decent beer range, you probably will have Allagash White on. Johnny and Brad over at Craft Beer Channel. Bloody love a Witbier. I wonder if Johnny sets up alerts if there's anything on YouTube that comes up about Witbier, and maybe he'll be watching this. Probably not, but I guess the big one, if you can see down here, Blue Moon in it. I ain't got any citrus fruit to dunk in this, so that's not happening. So there you go. So that is that. I'm going to stop on that one. Let's go on to the review and the Untapped of this, and then we will get onto the. I know you want to see the fucking the modern versions. They're the cool breweries, but we're going to do this. You're going to have some grounding. This is how it works. How are you going to be respectable beer folk if you haven't been grounded in the history of a beer style? Come on, for fuck's sake. Right. Stop criticising your viewers, Rob. Only joking. Love you all, really. Oh, what's my laptop doing? It's all new. Right. Present. Share screen. Let's have a bloody look on Untapped, because you know that's your favourite part of these, is to have a look at what I'm looking at on Untapped. So, wow, look at that. 138,255 check-ins of this beer. It's not bad. 3.55. Yeah, I think it's respectable. These kind of beers just do not get they're not going to get fucking fives, are they? Come on. As enjoyable as they are. And then, so most recent reviewer of this checked in a second ago, no less. Drinking it more recently than me is Phil. He's in Frank's Mussels Bar. Mussels, Freaks, Belgian beers on our doorstep, and it's taken 11 years to get. I don't know where Frank's Mussel Bar is. Frank's Mussel Bar is. Who's in Kent? Craig, if you ever see this, mate, West Marling, Kent. Have you been a Frank's Mussel Bar? And you didn't. I'm going to make some poor decision on what I was going to say about Frank's Mussel Bar. Come on, this is an interesting, slightly educational review of an iconic kind of beer. Free. Hopefully, I'm going to have enough fucking battery to get this to the end. Yeah, three and a bit, edging towards fours. Yeah, I think these all kind of. Ooh, look at them! They bloody loved it. Get 5. I can't translate because I'm not signed in. I can't remember my login. But people drinking this all around the world. It looks like very smooth, delicious. Yeah, as you can see, absolutely bloody loads of this being drunk. Ooh, they've got a little bit of lemon on the side. Yeah, so there you go. Different bottle there. Drinking out paper cups. Nice. Yeah, there you go. So I think that's a respectable, a great grounding for me as a beer drinker to understand what I've bloody got here. So let's stop sharing that. So that was lovely. Just what I wanted, some kind of fresh and quenching but a grounding for what I'm going to drink next. So what shall we go for next? Shall we go north, or let's go the least strongest? Okay, so one's 4.8, one's 4.5. So let's go Pohjala. First from Estonia, Tallinn, I think. It's called Udune. I don't know. Tried to find some indication on how to pronounce that, but didn't find any. Well, last time you had 3 Witbiers in quick succession on YouTube, no less. Never. This is looking very different. That's why I had the other one in first place. Come on. Pretty darn clear. Not 100% bright, but pretty darn clear. Very slight protein haze. The head is more bubbly, more sudsy. Not in a Parmesan suds kind of way. So smell and sniff. Let's check out the aroma. Very much more pronounced, kind of lemon, key lime pie kind of thing going. Lime zest. All the things that were in key lime pie. You do get that kind of slightly ginger biscuit kind of thing. Elderflower. That's nice. What's that aroma? Is that elderflower? Get a real fucking swirl on table. It's very floral. Yeah, elderflower and lime. It's so different. Yeah, that's a lot sweeter. This is a lot more citric. Smells really pleasant though. Really approachable. I don't know if there's any additions in this. It's the smallest text in the world. Can I see anything on here? Witbier brewed with orange zest, elderflowers. Oh, there you go, and coriander seeds. Check me out. Elderflower all day long, mate. The coughing is because I'm really parched. It's quite humid here as well. Yeah, a lot more citrus. Let's dive in. Cheers. And yeah, absolutely. I mean, so orange peel. For me, if you just tell me it was lime, I'd have gone down lime. Elderflower by the bucket load. That really passed me by. I like elderflower. It's a floral, delicate flavour, but quite unique. And I quite like it. Kind of like a sherbety, citrus sherbet kind of thing. It's quite brief. It's not as, excuse me, it's not as full-bodied. You don't get the wheaty quality in this as you did in that. I really liked the mouthfeel in that. But the elderflower comes through. You're getting a little bit of tang of those noble hops. Say anything else? Coriander seed. Should get some coriander seed. I should be more prepared, should I? I'm not. This is not the craft beer channel. In many ways. But that was a real surprise. That's a beer I will definitely push on people when I'm working at the train. I still want something that lovely and thirst quenching, relatively low ABV on a hot sunny day. Especially if you like a bit of elderflower, that's a banger. So that is Pohjala's Udun, whatever it is. Let's have a look on the old Untapped. Got a new laptop and it's been a twat. Right then. See what this has got. So, only 1,000 reviews. I mean, the last one, over 100,000 reviews. Only 1,000 on this. 351. So not as high red. That's a great kind of a great kind of indication of how good the Blanche de Bruxelles is. That it's had over 100,000 reviews and it's got a higher rating than this. It's only got 1,000. That's amazing. But believe me, this is very pleasant. A lot of people get it, yeah, kind of low threes, a couple of fours, mid. Yeah, I think it's just how these beers are kind of like seen out. They're just seen as a bit throwaway in a lot of ways. Never going to blow your socks off, but I think right place and right time. These kind of beers really excel. Fuggles bottle shot. Where's that? So yeah, there's nothing really to announce on this one. Everybody's been pretty fairly juicy. Nice citrus orange, floral elderflower notes. I'm not getting the orange. I think it's a bit more limey. Excuse me. So there you go. Not a hell of a lot to report about that one. So there you go. Udun from the old Pohjala in Estonia. Next up, North Road from Leeds. It is there. Vernal Equinox. 4.8 on this one. Getting a little bit stronger. Any more details on about this? What's it saying on here then? Classic herbaceous Witbier spiced with traditional way with coriander and orange peel. An addition of grains of paradise, refreshing with herbal nose and hint of dry ginger on the palate. Dry ginger. See, I was talking about ginger in the first one. Sorry, dry throated today. Too much talking, not enough supping. But then again, as interesting as this may be, entertaining slightly maybe. You don't want some twat coughing the entire time, do you? So, beer in the glass. Paler, I'd say, the palest of the lot. Maybe the haziest lot. Greenish hue on my side. Head, a bit tighter. Still conditioned. First one, on the button. So they're saying this is quite traditional. So aroma. Whoa! That's potent and a bit stinky. It must be a lot of coriander seed. It's a little bit pokey. Excuse me. A fucking nightmare, aren't I? Shouldn't put this shirt on. It's because I've got a grey t-shirt on underneath, and look, it makes me look even more tired than I am. But the aroma of that is like, whoa! Don't want to smell it anymore. It must be an absolute shitload of coriander seed. It's potent. Stings the nostrils. Oh yeah, that's all I'm getting. It's like keeping a load of coriander seeds in I've got slight sweaty balls today, to be honest. On a sweaty nutsack. It's got a bit of that going on. Maybe it's I'm not expecting it to be so potent. That's why it's putting me off a little bit. Let's go. Hope it tastes bad. It's not that smell bad. It just smells it like really fucking strong. Let's dive in. Cheers. The fuck was that? Got a bit of coriander seed in it. Flavour wise, yeah, you're getting a bit of that coriander seed, which was on the aroma, not as much. It's a little bit generic. It's got a pilsner quality to it, absolutely. That slightly metallic note of kind of noble hops. Sometimes you'll get, depending on the pilsner. I presume it's pilsner malt. There's maybe a load of wheat in this. It's like there's no fucking wheat in it. Did they miss the wheat bit of the wit? Because that wheaty, maybe like 40% apparently. I mean, your yield is probably going to be pretty shit on that 40% wheat yeet. Wheat grist. Yeah, maybe get a hint of that dry ginger because it's not expressive in its ginger. It's I think it's all about the coriander seed. I think they're way overdid the coriander seed. Kind of dry. It's quite dry. It's a bit claggy, not in the nice way that that is. I don't hate it, don't love it. I'm gonna have a look on the Untapped on this. because this might be interesting, because this is pretty fucking pokey in a lot of ways, in its own Witbier kind of style, if you know what I mean. Right then. This is Vernal Equinox from North Brewing. 3.19. Oh, stinker. It's only been reviewed 65 times. 319. When was the last time I actually drank a beer that was so badly rated? Yeah, I'm that guy. Vernal Equinox celebrates the change in the seasons, welcoming in spring, inspired by traditional Belgian wit beers, poured for the first time in the UK at North Bar. Well loved amongst that whole team. Recipe uses a mix of rustic grains, including unmalted and malted wheat, spelt, and oats. So in light, cloudy appearances, smooth mouthfeel, flavor, currency, you know all those bits. Yeah, you ain't get all that. Oh, 2 point and a bit. 3.5. Floral and slightly soapy. Horrible on the nose. Well, Tom Hill. Horrible on the nose with not a great taste on the palate, despite throughout. Still drinkable, just. Yeah, the aroma's not good. I think the way it's like it was, like modern breweries whack a load of hops into IPAs, and that works out nicely. Don't think the same works for coriander seed. Lesson learned. Tom Cropper, 1 and a bit. Fuck me, he didn't like it. The smell is pretty ropey. Easy drinking with smooth mouthfeel. You try the other one. Try the fucking real one. Oh, what was that then? It's in Leeds, isn't it? Up at Kirkstall Brewery. Excuse me. Was that at the beer festival? Come on, let's give us some more comments, because this is not. Oh, there you go. So people agree with me. A little bit pokey, a little bit weird. So, what have we learned from drinking free wit beers? Right. What I've learned is, if you want to do it, stick to what makes it good. Wheat, mouthfeel, softness, subtlety. Not too much fucking coriander seed, because that's just like, oh, that's fucking aggressive. Oh, the flavour's okay, but the aroma is pretty unpleasant for a beer. It's not an aroma you want in a beer. I think I've learned from this. That's a nice little addition. Elderflower works. I'd love to have this with all that wheat character, because the elderflower takes it in a certain direction, which I like elderflower soap. There you go. It's working for me in that sense. I like it, and I think it's a nice little touch. I think this is what modern breweries should do. Should take an original, traditional style, give it their own little twist, take it in an interesting direction. And that is nice. What would make it that better? Have all the qualities of this, because this is lovely. This is a lovely beer. It's got a lovely lagery, kind of like light character to it. Hellas-esque. Subtle, refined, that lovely soft mouthfeel. I mean, maybe it's making me think. It's like I love Bavarian beer. I love a Helles. I love a proper Munich Helles. And I've enjoyed plenty of craft and Helles, but they're not quite as good, are they? I think maybe the thing with it, maybe I need to go next one, the return of the wit beers. This Hoegaarden Cellars Allagash. No. Cellars Hoegaarden Allagash. Maybe that's the iconic wit beer. Kind of face off. Because that is a delicious beer. It's got a bit of that Belgian equality people talk about. It's got a little bit, just a hint of it, just coaxing you in. but the refreshing quality and the soft mouthfeel. Delicious. There you go. Drank it all. Lovely stuff. There you go. My little overview of 3 Witbiers, an often overlooked style. Maybe this summer, have a couple of Witbiers. Definitely try that. Pohjala one. Worth checking out. Have a look around, see what everybody else is doing. Maybe not the North one, local brewery, but you can't get it all right, can you? But that is a peach. Lovely beer. I'm Rob from Hopscene. Thanks for joining me live. Thanks for watching this after the fact. Really appreciate it. Drink Witbier. Cheers.